The New York Knicks have left their fan base on edge for months, but Tuesday's bombshell decision to fire head coach Tom Thibodeau shook the franchise to its core. Thibodeau, a man synonymous with grit, defense, and a relentless drive to win, steered the Knicks through 5 of their most successful seasons in recent memory. But for a team that feels on the verge of something bigger, ownership is clearly betting that the future holds a brighter, more dynamic coach, someone who can finally elevate this squad past its playoff ceiling and into true championship contention. Now, the question is, who's next? Here's a look at some of the top candidates to replace Thibodeau, weighing the good, the bad, and the unknown. Johnnie Bryant. Pros. Johnnie Bryant is a name that resonates within NBA circles, particularly when it comes to developing young talent. As a player development coach, Bryant has earned the respect of numerous players, but his work with Donovan Mitchell during their time in Utah stands out. Mitchell credits Bryant with significant growth, particularly in terms of his offensive game, and this mentorship could be the spark the Knicks need for their emerging young stars like R.J. Barrett and Emmanuel Quickley. Bryant has also spent 4 years as an associate head coach in New York under Thibodeau, soaking in invaluable knowledge about what works and what doesn't within the franchise. This connection to the Knicks' current culture gives him a leg up, as he would have a deep understanding of the team's strengths and weaknesses. Coaching under Quinn Snyder and Kenny Atkinson further sharpens Bryant's offensive acumen. He's learned from some of the brightest minds in the league and could bring a fresh, more modern approach to the Knicks' offensive game plan. Cons. The primary concern surrounding Bryant is that he's an untested head coach, especially in a market as demanding as New York. It's a high-risk, high-reward proposition to appoint a first-time head coach, especially one who has yet to prove himself in the crucible of playoff basketball. The Knicks are past the stage of rebuilding. They need someone who can make an immediate impact. Bryant's player-first mentality could also be a double-edged sword in a city where the pressure to win fast is unparalleled. Kenny Atkinson Pros. Kenny Atkinson's name has come up frequently in coaching discussions, and for good reason. His work as a player development guru is well documented. Evan Mobley's development in Cleveland, as well as his work with the Brooklyn Nets prior to their super team era, showcase his ability to nurture young talent and build a cohesive team. Atkinson's offensive mind is one of the league's most respected, and he could bring a breath of fresh air to a Knicks team that has often been too predictable offensively. Atkinson's impact on Cleveland was immediate. Under his tutelage, the Cavaliers jumped from a 48-win team in 2024 to an impressive 64 wins in 2025. This kind of turnaround suggests that Atkinson has the tactical genius and leadership ability to get the best out of his players. Cons. Despite all of his strengths, Atkinson's head coaching career has lacked postseason success. His Cleveland team flamed out in the 2025 playoffs, raising questions about his ability to guide a team through the pressure cooker of high-stakes basketball. Additionally, Atkinson's tenure with the Nets ended abruptly, in part due to his struggles with managing star personalities. With Julius Randle, Jalen Brunson, and others in the mix, handling egos in New York will be no small task. Mike Malone. Pros. Mike Malone is coming off a championship win with the Denver Nuggets, and his track record speaks for itself. His 30-plus years of experience in the NBA have molded him into one of the league's premier defensive minds. Malone has a reputation for building tough, resilient teams, traits that would resonate with the Knicks fan base. During his time as an assistant coach in New York, 2001 to 2005, he had a first-hand look at the inner workings of the franchise, giving him a unique edge in understanding the Knicks' organizational culture. Cons. However, Malone is not without his flaws. His tenure in Denver was often criticized for being too rigid. His inability to make in-game adjustments and develop a more diversified offense were glaring issues in previous playoff runs. The Knicks are looking for a coach who can adapt, especially when facing elite competition. It's also worth noting that Malone's reliance on star players like Nikola Jokic may not be the formula for success in New York, where the roster lacks a true MVP caliber talent. Jay Wright Pros. Jay Wright is a legend in college basketball, boasting 2 NCAA championships with Villanova. His ability to build championship caliber teams and create cohesive, hard-working cultures is unrivaled. Wright has also worked closely with Knicks stars Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, and Mikal Bridges during their college years,